Eric was originally a docile sea monster. His whole family lives in a cave under the sea. Eric was in charge of fish farming, but he saw the landscape from afar. He couldn't ignore it no matter what. He drew himself on the rock, took care of the fish for him, so he could go to the other side of the sea again. But every attempt scares a lot, like humans. He is still hesitant. Curly hair guy gave him courage. Eric went ashore, saw that his fish skin had turned into human skin, had a human face, but he still can't walk. Curly hair guy helped him, taught him to walk. This curly hair guy is also powerful. He knew everything about humans. He made a long wooden ladder. At the top of the ladder is an abandoned lighthouse. There is his home. The ground has air. There is even gravity. There is still air, clouds and sun. The curly hair guy also collected a large number of human items. They even have a phonograph. Curly hair guy also has a dream, which is to have a wasp motorbike. For them, it is a great invention of mankind. Just drive it. You can go anywhere in the world. They decided to do it themselves. To create such a motorcycle, they rightly did create such a toy motorcycle. Eric picked up the wooden board, told the curly hair to come from the other side of the hillside. He sat on a motorbike, rolled down. Just a few steps, the motorbike was broken in half. Only one wheel remained. Then a wheel also rolls down. Curly hair guy stepped on the wooden board, fell into the sea. This was only the first step of the great invention. Look at these two people. Sketched the invention of the motorcycle. They let the turtle rest on the wooden board. The curly hair guy had put the cap on Eric's head. Both of them sat on the motorbike, rushed downstairs. The car is divided into two parts. Eric hugged the curly-haired man tightly. They smoothly flew into the wooden plank, into the air, even catching up with the seagulls. But they still fell into the sea, turned into sea monsters again. Looks like they built motorcycles. This road is impassable. Eric went ashore. Was known by his family. His parents were worried for his safety, decided to send him to his relative's house in the deep sea. There was nothing there. Can only eat the carcasses of dead fish. Eric ran away. The curly-haired guy gave him an idea to go to the seaside town, look for the real wasp motorcycle. They carried the broken wooden boat ashore, under the angler's hook. But experienced anglers knew that there are monsters in this ocean. Eric went into town. He saw this painting, propaganda posters, even sculptured fountains depict the killing of sea monsters. Looked like it's dangerous here, but their attention was quickly drawn to the driver of the wasp motorcycle. Its driver was a thug. You see these kids playing soccer. The ball rolled to Eric's feet. They told him to kick the ball. He kicked the ball against the wall again, and hit the motorbike. The thug who was troubling Eric. He grabbed Eric by the hair, wanted to push him under the water. Seeing that Eric is a sea monster, was about to be exposed. Suddenly, a little girl on a bicycle dashed forward to separate the two. This red-haired girl's name is Anna. She told Eric and the curly-haired guy to get in the car, away from the thug's car. She even told her curly-hairing Eric that this town holds a juvenile triathlon every year. The competition is eating noodles, swimming and cycling, and the thug wins a medal every year. That motorbike was the one. He won with the prize money to buy. This made Eric and the curly-haired guy eager to buy that motorbike. They decided to enter the competition. Since it's a pentathlon, there must be teammates. Of course they're on the same team as Anna. Eric was in charge of cycling. Anna is in charge of swimming. The curly-haired guy is in charge of eating the noodles. This is Eric's first time riding a bicycle. He looked closely ahead. Anna also gave him many challenges, such as pretending to be an old woman, staying at the fountain, walking on wooden boards. She told him to ride his bike past. The hardest part was a steep rocky road. The curly-haired guy at Anna's house had to eat different types of noodles. Anna asked the curly-haired guy and Eric in her tree room to show Eric the binoculars. Read a book. She told him the lights in the sky were all stars. Eric read a lot of books, but there were questions that Anna couldn't answer either. Anna told Eric that after this vacation, she has to go to school in town. That way she can learn a lot. Eric wants to go to school too, but can a sea monster go to school? Study in the University of Human Stars. The idea was laughed at by the curly-haired guy. Conflict has arisen. The monster can't go to school. Have you ever thought about what it would be like if you turned into a sea monster? Curly-haired guy taught Eric how to ride a bike. The main method is to dive directly into the pedals. The car lost control, sped downwards, after hitting a basket of paintings, both of them directly dashing over the railing. Both the man and the car fell into the sea. They turned into sea monsters. When they got ashore, they started fighting. The curly-haired guy, because Eric intended to go to school, felt angry. He immediately brought the fact that he was a sea monster to Anna. The curly-haired guy immersed himself in the sea, turned into a purple monster. Anna was scared. Eric wasn't standing next to the curly hair right now. This side, it was said that he is a sea monster. At this moment, weakness prevailed. Eric betrayed the friendship. This attracted the thug. They threw the spear into the sea, chased the curly-haired man away. The curly-haired guy left disappointed. Is their friendship really over? Not at all. When Anna arrives home, she found out that Eric is a sea monster, but so what? Friendship can transcend races. For Eric's safety, she told him to leave. Eric found the curly-haired guy at the lighthouse and apologized to him, but curly hair doesn't forgive Eric. Right now only Eric and Anna are participating in the competition. Even when Anna disagreed with Eric's participation in the competition, Eric still insisted on participating alone. How did he swim? He used his discarded diving suit as a swimsuit to put his whole body in it. But the mask of the diving suit had broken glass. Eric stuffed his head in his wetsuit, hid under the table waiting for his body to dry. He sat back in his chair and began to eat madly. Anna is currently leaving. Eric followed. The sky was starting to get dark clouds. If it rains, the fact that he is a sea monster will be revealed. The bad thing is that Eric's parents came here. Eric overtook them again, running madly on the road. He wanted to win, then used that money to go to school. He tried to cycle past the thug. It was raining again. He hid under the eaves for fear of revealing himself. The curly-haired guy in the distance came running with a large umbrella. "I came for you." He ran to Eric, but was kicked down by the thug. Ha ha ha. The umbrella was gone. The curly-haired guy has been exposed in the rain. Everyone saw him turn into a sea monster. The thug had swung his net out, wanted to catch the curly hair, was trying to run back. Seeing his friend in trouble, Eric couldn't take it anymore. He jumped out in the rain, revealed himself to be a sea monster. He grabbed the hand of the curly hair and pulled it out. After rescuing him, they rode their bicycles down the road. The thug, holding a spear, chased after them, but they reached their final destination, were surrounded by ferocious villagers. Anna's father bravely stood up. They are the winners. Gone are the days when sea monsters confronted the villagers. In fact, there are many people in the village who are also sea monsters. The curly-haired guy gets the car. He drove Eric and Anna across the street. Sea monsters don't need to hide anymore. One sea monster stands on the ship happily catching the rain. The ship is also going away.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.